Hello and welcome to Baku Grand Prix here at round number 2 for the F3 Championship. It's been a week of practice. We've even started our Project Cars League, so some of us has been doing that in the meantime. So some of us has just arrived here in Baku, Azerbaijan for this Grand Prix, which is going to be one hell of a race. As we can see, it's raining and people are out on intermediates already. My name is Leaping Key, which is my PSN, otherwise known as Glen Key, and I will be your commentator and host for today, and I'll do my best job all by myself. Hope you can bear with me. It's time for qualifying. We have about 18 minutes of qualifying to do, and I'm looking forward for a great race. We've had some good talents shown. Last race we had Beast. Who has shown on the time trial tables that he is fast, but he struggled with internet issues last race, and like I said, you can't compete in an online league without being able to play online. So, first out today is Lewis for Merck, coming out in this beautiful layout here in Baku. It is a track that grows on you. I must say I didn't like it at first, but it is a terrific track. It has long straights, sharp corners, closed walls, wide track. It narrows down through the castle section where it again widens up. It's got fast, flat out speed corners, and some horrifying walls which are inches away when you're driving at 360 kilometers per hour. And this straight is, I believe, it's one of the longest straights in the series, and it's long. You get DRS and a hard braking point at the end, which will cause a lot of overtaking possibilities. So looking forward to it. It's gonna rain for the whole qualifying session. By the looks of it. Hold on, it's gonna dry out at the end. For the race, we're looking at a dry race starting at cloud, and it's gonna heat up a little bit during the race, and we'll finish with a nice beautiful sunset. As of the last race, I started something called an interactive broadcast, which is basically, if you want, you can commentate or ask questions during this broadcast, and I will try answering them as much as possible. This is one of the first times I'm doing this alone, so bear with me if I have technical issues. Last time there was a guy who let me know. If you watched last week, we had some technical commentating issues at the beginning of the race, and I must say I'm really sorry for it, but hopefully I've learned. This broadcast is streamed. I can tell you a little bit about the league for those of you who's just tuned in. It's a PlayStation F1 league, and it has 3 different, you could call them skill leagues series. We rank them in F1, which is the elite, the best drivers race there, and we have a promotion and demotion system, which basically, or simply is if you finish in the bottom 3 of the series at the end of the season, you get demoted to the league under. And we have F1, which is the elite, so you can't get promoted more than F1. F1 is where everyone wants to be at. That's the higher, that's the milestone. So for those of you who wish to join online league racing here at PSF1 League, you'll be placed in what we call the development league, which is this league, F3, but it is not that, it is not slow series. These guys, and I'll say this a lot of the time, these guys are really quick, and so don't underestimate just because it's F3 or development league. These guys will surely battle for it. What I can say by experience, the F3 is newcomers mostly, so racing, most of these guys might be new. Some of these guys are racing 2 or 3 leagues at the same time, so some of these guys are known to race, and some of them are good wheel to wheel, but we do have unnecessary accidents, and we try to keep this league as clean as possible. If you want to join the league, we have a community which you can join, or you'll just hit me up on my YouTube account. I'll try to help you out there. Otherwise, we have a guy called Not Penny's Boat. You can also send him a direct message, and you'll be put on a waiting list. If we get enough people, surely it will be a new league called F4, but as for now there are 3 leagues, full leagues, and yeah, there's always room for racers. We encourage you to join, or just if you enjoy watching online league racing, this is a great opportunity to watch the broadcast. We have 3 different leagues, F1, F2, F3. I can go closer in at talking about the leagues. We have F2, which is the middle league, and that's where these guys who gets promoted. We have the top 4, I believe, top 3 or 4 from this season gets promoted into F2, and from F2 we have the top gets promoted again into F1, and it's basically who can clinch that championship, World Driver Championship. And these guys are, some of these guys are the fastest in the world. You see them on the top of the leaderboards, so it's quite impressive. Something to, for the older guys, something to keep your time busy. As for myself, I use this just to keep myself busy during the week, something to do. And it's always great to have something to prepare yourself for, reach goals and be the fastest. And some of us are just naturally born fast, like Beastas, and yeah, you should always contest yourself. It's a great way to grow as a person. Alright, enough with the bullshit. Let's check on the standings so far, and we have TMC Clamp with a 155 blank, Mr. Joker currently 2nd, John currently 3rd. That's good from John. He didn't quite show the pace last race, and Beast has not put a time yet. Might be waiting for the dries. And we have, yeah, going back to John. John didn't show quite that good last race in USA, but I'm expecting a lot from John this season. We have a newcomer, Tekken, and he's doing all right. It looks like the bar is set at 155, but again, it's gonna go to dry conditions real quick, so some of these, this is going to be a battle to the end for pole position, so we'll wait and see. AMD is 6th from Ireland, 156, and we have the German Ideola, and there you go, Beastas, pole position. So Beast will be expected to be at pole. He's the guy to put your money on, and for pole position I wouldn't recommend putting your money on the race, because after what happened in the States last week, he did not show it. And yeah, SBL Mali hasn't put the time yet. He's a fast guy. Little Blocks, almost a veteran now here in F3. Lux, known for a couple of accidents. Hopefully he can do a little bit better. We have Bugatti and Gaming Freak as well. It hasn't posted a time yet, but it's getting dry, and the times will be quicker, and it will count down till the very last minute or second. You can see the sun already popping out. And again, I encourage the viewers to keep posting comments, ask questions. I'll be happy to answer all of them as much as I can, available to, and I'll do my best. I'll remind you again, I'm all by myself today, and it looks like it's going to be like this for the rest of the season. You could always apply for the job. It's always interesting to commentate, but here we go. Safi done. Clamp crashed out. Is that TMC clamp you mean, or he has crashed out? Okay. Well, I didn't get that, Saucy, but yeah, okay. It looks like people are already having problems. So yeah, you can see debris on the track there. So this is a track with close walls, so it's one thing is to push, the other thing is to keep consistent. Liquid Block says Beast has double upshifts, such an unfair advantage. Well, I would say yes and no. The thing with the double upshift glitch, which has gotten a lot of attention lately, is that everyone can do it, and therefore there's no way really controlling it. So it is the technique itself. Not everyone is able to do it, but like always, you gotta practice it to master it, and Beastas has clearly figured it out since he's on the top of the leaderboards. It is an issue that will be fixed in the future games, and I agree it shouldn't be that way, but it is what it is, and you just gotta live with it. So if people just, what I encourage the other drivers to do is, if you feel like Beastas is doing something unfairly, you should watch his onboard lap, and hopefully you'll learn from it. That way you'll be faster as well. Learn from the better drivers. That's how Nico Rosberg won the championship from Lewis Hamilton. You just copied him. So copy the ones that are better than you, and you'll get most of it yourself. No, there's no real way we can control it, and that's why we just gotta let it go. And the track is clearing out, and I'm getting messages that Bugatti has crashed out as well. We'll ride on board with Beastas as he's trying to better his time. He's given up. I think his time is way beyond expected, so there you go. We have Damien though. He's on a lap. Yeah, the track definitely looks drier now, so it's going to be some fast lap times. Maybe someone will dare to do slicks. Damien's warming up, hitting the wall, and wow, it actually crashed head on. Let's see if someone's on the slicks. Saucy. I don't think, it doesn't look like anyone is on the slicks yet.
Conditions should remain dry. We will keep you informed of any changes to the weather.
But I'll find someone who is, here we go, AMD on slicks. We have Tekken on slicks, John, Mystic. Mystic should be the one to watch. Mystic is known to be very fast. Danny on super softs. Yeah, I'll check on him. Let's just watch Mystic first, because he will. There you go. Danny's starting his super soft lap. Molly has retired. Don't know if he crashed or is happy with his time. I agree, Mystic is a decent driver. He showed great pace last race. Danny, who is a former Ferrari driver, had to move down to McLaren. He's also a good driver. He's a consistent driver, if you ask me. He always shows up and he's growing as a driver. And hopefully he'll put on a good show today. You can see the layout of this track is absolutely, it's tight. It's a very technical track as he comes here through the castle section. Keeps off the walls. A little wide, a little bit wide. A lot of people are retiring, meaning they're done with their laps. As Danny is coming here through the final section. Can he hit this right? And here it's just flat out. Oh, the speed, you can feel it. And I have to leave the session, unfortunately. It looks like Burton has the fastest lap. By the looks of it, Burton was on pole position, so I don't think Beast will be starting at first. For those six people who's watching, I just gotta say we are taking a quick break. Don't worry, we're just making sure the lobby won't be lagging up. That's why we leave. So there will be a quick 4-minute break, I believe, about 4 minutes. So just hang in there, and we'll take a quick break. It's just send out comments, send out questions, and I'll try to answer them as much as possible. And yeah, just use the interaction. Great for the viewers, and sure, why not share this link and show it around. We want this league to grow. Actually, a good idea is why not commentate who you think's gonna win today. No, Keegan, I am not getting my tits out. Short sassy, just tell me when to enter again. All right. And we are back at Baku at Formation Lab. And as we can see, it looks like Mystic Joker posted the fastest lap, and he has got pole position. Following is Bertoon, followed by Gaming Freak, AMD, Tekken, Adiola, Danny, Beastas in a disappointing 8th, SBL Mali at 9th, Clamp in 10th, John is 11th, Luke Harrison 12th, Damien 13th, Lewis 14th, Charlie 15th, Little Blocks 16th, Lux 17th, Bugatti 18th, and that's it. Those are your drivers for today as they're coming through the final straight and getting ready to get this race going. A lot of people seem to have crashed out during the formation lap, and I remind them you do risk the chance of getting penalized for crashing on the formation lap. But here we go. We are now gridded up at the grid, and we are just waiting on the lights. And surely it's going to be interesting if Mystic can hold on to that lead. And we got Bertoon in the back there, as well as Gaming Freak. And here we go. Oh, it looks like we have a little lag, but here we go. And there's green lights, it's go. Coming down through the first corner, Bertoon is catching the inside, but it goes a little bit too fast and it hits Mystic. And we both out of the lead. Oh, that's tragic. That's Bertoon's fault. That's all Bertoon. And it's quite tight up in the front, but Gaming Freak looks like he's got the best of that. He's followed by AMD, real close. AMD trying on the outside. Be careful not to do what the two other leaders did. But AMD seems to be through, but Gaming Freak hasn't given up, and it's close. It's really close between them. And we have a little crash. We have Force India driving out and hitting the wall. But he looks to be okay. AMD still holds the lead. And we have the Force India crashing again, and we have a huge clamp up in the back. Didn't quite catch who that was. I'll check. It's hard to say. Might be Damien, who's retired now. Oh, we hit the castle section. We have a retirement, and we have the Force India again. A safety car is out. What a dramatic start to this race here in Baku. We've had a couple of incidents already, and a crash at the castle section, which looked like to be Damien. He might have gone in too fast. I am not sure what happened, but surely it's going to be reviewed, and these guys are still battling still, even though it's safety car. So looks like we're going to have another start here, a rolling start with safety car. Not quite sure what happened there, but we have had some riddling up in the grid. SBL is 14th. I think he might be one of those who had a little incident. Yep, he's coming in. He might have had a little incident. I think he was one of the drivers who crashed out. But we have a lot of guys pitting in. I think that's Mystic, or it's AMD. Might be a Mystic. He might have had some damage. Berton also way far behind. It looks like he's missing a front wing. AMD, who's currently the leader. Yeah, so it was Mystic who pitted in. So AMD got the best of this start. Gaming Freak as well. It's about keeping out of those walls, and it's going to be a long race. And a kind of endurance to keep out of those walls, because that's going to be the game breaker here today. And as the safety car is out, I'll go and grab myself a Pepsi real quick. So just hang in there. We're going to have a 3-lap safety car, so it's going to come in lap 4, I believe. So quick break. And I am back for today. Saucy Don saying it needs to restart. There's really nothing you can do about accidents like that. By the looks of it, Saucy, people were still battling whilst there was a safety car. You need to slow down. As soon as the safety car comes out, it's not a race no more. You just slow down and you do not overtake anyone. And the drivers tend to do that mistake going up. We have Bertun M13 coming up. He had a horrible start hitting Mystic at the first corner. He overdid it a little bit on the inside, taking them both out. and surely it needs to be reviewed. If you have the safety car giving out penalties, you need to record what happened and submit it. Beast is still there at 4th position, so he's built up some time, and Liquid Blacks, I'm sure you need to have it recorded. The safety car issue, it happens if you overtake someone during the safety car or if you're speeding. You have to follow that, the time, the plus minus, the delta time on your screen. If you don't do that, you'll get a penalty. Clamp is not in the lobby. Hold on, I'm trying to get in the PS chat, but we are going again, and it's tight. AMD's lost the lead. We now have Beastas diving on in the inside, looking to take on Luke Harrison. Surely he's gonna have a better pace, and Luke Harrison is gonna have better tires, but I think Beast we're still 14 drivers. here at this race, and we can't just restart it because 2 people lagged out. I'm checking out the PSN chat right now, so bear in with me. Looks like Luke Harrison has got some gap for B-Stars. Gaming Freak is catching up to B-Stars right now. The slipstream, it doesn't look like his car is fast enough. There's been quite a gap built up. I'm getting messages that the host was lagged out, and therefore we will do a one-shot qualifying and a restart of the session. The race will be cut to 25%. We are restarting this race. We're doing one-shot qualifying, and it will be cut down to 25%. We've had some lag issues here at the start, and therefore we need to restart. Let's see. Is there anyone we are missing? We have to cut it down to 25% as the race was already halfway done. That is why. Alright, who's missing? If anyone's missing their teammate, they need to get a hold of them. I'll start this broadcasting again. We were at lap 10, Little Blocks. Little Blocks, you were a couple laps behind the leaders. We don't have time to do another 50% race. And for those who's missing now, too bad, we are going.